Alright. Ooh. Got him. Okay. Am I wearing my power armor right now? Let's see. I don't think I am. Nope. Nope. Alright. I'm wearing some lovely golfing clothes and a beer hat. Let's see. I wonder why I'm not wearing my power armor. Oh yeah, that's one of my prefabricated sections that I set up. Let's see. Apparel. What the hell? Oh, there it is. And it's got its proper power armor chunks on it. All Raider stuff, so not very high quality, but still power armor pieces. And I can finally wear them. Oh, it's lovely. Okay. Okay. Let's see what's up here, because I see something up this little ridge. It's nice to play a Fallout game with some foliage in it. What is that? Looks like a billboard. Is this a rail line? Yes, it's a rail line. Okay. There's the top of the world over there. Looks like we got some weather off to the north, I think. Yes. I just realized the compass is down at the bottom center. But I've actually gotten a pretty good sense of direction in this game. Let's see if there's anything to find in this train wreck. I've really only had a couple of problems with the game so far. Anything up in here? Let's try that from the other side. Survival system isn't great. The whole needing to eat and drink constantly is kind of a pain, but it's not really that big a deal. But the actual problem I've had is with the stash size. In previous Fallout games, you have basically a permanent home base with containers that can hold infinite levels of crap within them. Which means that people like me, who are hoarders, who gather every little piece of scrap and junk they can find and bring it back home, this is a problem. Even if, I were to not be doing that, even if I were to just be grabbing like one of each type of weapon and bringing that home, that still would not fit because the stash only has a limit of 400 pounds. And given how much aid items weigh, it's a problem. Stim packs, for example, weigh 1 pound each. I can show you right here. I actually don't have any stim packs in my inventory right now, but diluted weigh half as much, and super stim packs weigh 1.5 times as much as a stim pack. And you can see right there, 1.5 pounds, and that's a half a pound for a diluted stim pack. And given that I can, well, and right now I'm wearing the power armor frame, so I can carry a bit more. But even so, the fact that effectively total my inventory is 605 pounds, that's a problem. Because, I mean, even if I was just to collect all these weapons and I have like a submachine gun that weighs 25 pounds or something like that, I think it's that much. I'm probably exaggerating that, but it's maddening. And I'm really hoping that it's not something that's the case in the future. Doesn't seem to be much to find on this train yet. Not like Fallout 4, where it seems like almost every train was a site where you could find a power armor frame. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just a dangling wire. Ooh, Yao Guai. These things are the biggest freaking bullet sponges. I've never been killed by one, but they certainly do take up a lot of my 308 ammunition. I've got a couple of guns that I prefer to use. This 308 hunting rifle that I found. Couldn't actually use it when I first found it because it's a level 10 item, which is another item. Another thing I'm not terrifically thrilled about is the whole item level thing. You can't wear certain pieces of armor until you level up. And I guess in a way I've been kind of spoiled by Fallout 4 and Fallout 3 in the sense that they were leveled environments for the most part. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Okay, do I have anything on this? This is my flintlock pistol. Okay, I'm gonna need to use a stim pack. What do I have here? Yeah, I didn't think they could get up in here. Okay, diluted stim pack. Okay. And let's take some shots at these guys. Nice 45 pipe pistol. Oh, jeez, that's still doing almost no damage. Okay, let's see if there's something better I got. 10mm pistol. And a pump action shotgun. Like I said, these are bullet sponges. Jeez Louise. And I can use VATS to take some shots at them, but that and the AI is not terrifically intelligent at times, as you can see. Out of ammunition. Okay, let's see. This pistol is ridiculous, but it does do a good amount of damage. Okay, let's take another stim pack. Okay. Yeah, like you can see right there, that almost halved his current health. Yep, again. But I only have 5 of these rounds, so it's not really a... Oh, and the reload speed makes it so it's not a terrifically usable weapon. Although you can make ammunition for it. Okay, let's see. There we go. And I'm out of ammo. Okay. I already looted that. Where is the yaoi? I can see him on my little compass. Ah, there he is. Got him. Okay. Let's see, it looks like there's a house or something up here. We can check that out. So far, just to do a quick recap of things, the first day of the beta I came out of the vault, of course. Headed up towards this lookout, saw there were super mutants there and I didn't have a gun, so I sprinted away from that, ended up down here at the Grafton Lumber Mill, sorry, Gilman Lumber Mill, where I got my beer hat, and then I went over to the Wixon Homestead. From there I headed southeast, I guess, to the Overseer's Camp. And then instead of going down towards Flatwoods, which is the proper way to go, if you want to follow the main story, I went northeast to the Slocum's Joe, then to the Gully Mine. After I came out the Gully Mine, somewhere over here, I wandered up these train tracks until I got to the Morgantown train yard. And then headed southeast into the Portside Pub, and then I wandered up into the Morgantown Airport. I participated in a few events there, accidentally skipped about, like 3 or 4 of the parts of the main quest there, and then headed down to Mama Dolce's food processing, where I did one of the events. Headed east into the Vault-Tec University, and then I headed off to the east over to the Monongah Power Plant, which I retook just before the beta ended, and that was the end of the first day. Second day I came back in, I wandered up here to the Monongah Township. After I killed a large number of Liberator robots there, I headed to the northwest along the set of switchbacks here, and ended up at the Monongah Overlook, where I could see all this water up here glowing in the dark. And then headed up to the Monongah Mine. And then I headed southeast to the Atlas Observatory. I found some lore there, but the facility did not seem to be functional, which was disappointing, because if it were, it would be a very interesting site. So after that, I set up a camp here, and then I headed northeast to the relay tower here, killed this bunch of super mutants, experienced a glitch where the super mutants suddenly respawned instantaneously, and that was kind of a pain, but anyway. Cleared that site, went to the Sylvian Sons logging camp, then up to the Sons of Dane compound, and finally over to Hopewell Cave. And as I was heading north of Hopewell Cave, I was killed by a Scorch Beast around here, and then I wandered southwest to the ammo dump, and then I fast traveled from there back over to the Overseer's Camp, because I figured it was probably about time I started getting into the main quest so I could level up and then get to these higher level areas. So I headed southwest from the Overseer's Camp into the town of Flatwoods, and I participated in the low-level events here before heading on over to the Vault-Tec Agricultural Research Center and participated in that event. I then went up north here to the relay tower and got a government, what's it called, requisition order put in. And I then went up to this lookout here, and I then passed up over to here, went back to this lookout up here, because every time you go up to one of these lookouts, it shows you all the locations in the area, like this Two Pines Cabin, Wilson Brothers Auto Repair, and George's Junkyard, or sorry, Gorge Junkyard. I don't know why I read that as George's, but and then I went over to the Landview Lighthouse after that. Next, I decided that I was going to go to the top of the world, and that was yesterday when I started doing that. And so I fast traveled up to the Atlas Observatory and started heading south. And I visited the Seneca game camp where there was just a bunch of dead raiders. And then I headed further south to up this road, the 63, past the sledge hole because it just was full of super mutants and didn't really seem to have much to offer me. It's a former raider camp. There are no living people as far as I can tell, although from a recording or an actual intercom conversation, I think that there's someone living here at the top of the world, but I really don't know. So anyway, we got through the North Cutthroat camp, which was full of Mr. Well, they're not Mr. Handies because they're the military version of that. Mr. Gutsies, that's right. Then I headed further south along this until I got to the Pleasant Valley Station. Got him to the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Killed a large number of super mutants there. Went up to the top of the world again. Had that conversation, and the woman there said she would help. She would talk to me if I found a way to repair her radio receiver. So I ended up fast traveling back to the Seneca game camp. Headed over the Seneca rocks, and that's quite a hike because basically these are big rocks here that you cannot climb over. And this, the fact that this is pretending to be a topographic map is hilarious because this in no way matches the actuality of what's here. So I went around this and found my way down to the Seneca Rocks Visitor Center where there was one of the items I needed. I then fast traveled to the Pleasant Valley Station. And I then headed southwest to the South Cutthroat Camp, and further south to the 98 NAR Regional, which is a train crash. That's where I found one of the other items I needed for her, but I need at least one other item. Ended up heading further south to the New Appalachian Central Train Yard, which is full of super mutants, killed them. And then I headed to this safe and clean disposal site. Again, more super mutants. A lot of super mutants in this. And I finally ended up at the White Spring Resort. And that place is full of robots, and there are a lot of feral ghouls all over the grounds. It's a beautiful place. It's like the only place that looks untouched by the war. There are of course, places within it that are destroyed. But most of it looks great. I headed over to the White Spring Bunker, and unfortunately I needed a key card to actually get into it, so I gave up on that, and I started heading further south to go check out Site Charlie, because when I was here over the White Springs Bunker, I managed to get a hold of one of the nuclear codes. And here, let me, how do I change the way I'm looking at this thing? I can never, anyway, should be in, like, miscellaneous. I'll probably, yeah, okay, no, it's junk. Where would I find this? That's definitely not in Hollow. And I'm probably just not seeing it, even though it's like right in front of me. No, I don't see anything yet. Let's see, apparel, weapons. Where's this thing? Did it take it away from me or something? Because I had it right at the very end of yesterday. And of course yesterday I was also in my power armor before I was forced out of the game, but... Huh. That is disappointing and quite annoying. Ah, there it is. It's in Notes. Silo Charlie, code piece UO. Interesting that it doesn't display anything. But yeah, within these two little displays, it usually shows what it has. So anyway, now I'm heading over to try to find Site Charlie to see exactly how many of those codes I would need in order to actually gain access to the silo. Wrecked locomotive here. Oh, you know, these cars must have been attached to this thing. Probably came detached after the wreck and slid down the rails. very interesting. I'd really like to know what that is. Could be some sort of like maglev train system or something. I'd like to find out. I feel like there was something like that in the Fallout 4 intro video. Let's check up here and see if there's... Oh, did I miss that house? How did I miss that house? Anyway, grill, TV. Maybe fusion batteries powering that, I don't know. No loot at all, though. That's kind of disappointing. But, man, I really feel like I want to go see what that house is all about. I'm going to do that first. Honestly, I think that's where I was headed, and I just ended up getting distracted by what looked like the maglev train thing. Nice looking place. A bed and breakfast. What's this all about? What is it telling me is here? Is it Nuka-Cola Quantum? Whoa. Did I just... No. Okay. I thought that sound was a trap going off, but no, it's just Liberator robots. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely still shooting at me. From where, though, I cannot tell you. Ugh. I've actually got a one-level lockpicking skill card, but I don't have it equipped currently just because you don't really find that many level 1 lockpicking items. It's usually 0 or 2 or more. Let's see. I guess I can go in the front door or that side door that was already open. And I wanted to come in this way to make sure that there wasn't a trap on that door. Shotgun shells and a short pump action shotgun. Again, I've already got the shotgun. It's, I can never remember which one of these is what. There we go. That is an old phone right there. Ah. Got him. Yep, like I said, takes level 2, not level 1. Alright, I just had to, basically cut a chunk out of the video because there was a radio playing and I didn't want to infringe on somebody else's copyright. So, let's see, where was I when I did that? So yeah, I was somewhere over here, came through this door, and just started looking around at random crap. But unfortunately this radio right here was just playing some classical music. So I turned that off, and yeah. Now this is odd, I can't turn a flashlight on right now. And that might be because I'm wearing power armor and it's expecting to turn the helmet cam on. Or cam. The helmet light on, but that's just a little frustrating. Again, so much of this stuff I want to take, but I have no room for any of it. Okay, let's see. And then, you know, it's like the idea where it's like, well, maybe they want you to break all the stuff down that you got in your stash and use it to build. It's like, well, I could maybe see that, except for there's a very small build limit on what you're actually allowed to build in your site. So that's frustrating. Oh, swamp tofu. Okay, I found a number of recipes. Let's see. Wish you could see exactly what it is that you got in terms of recipes. There's probably somewhere. No, effects. No. Well, probably if I were just to look in what I can actually make in the cooking area. Oh, small guns bobblehead. I was about to say small head bobble guns. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can open that safe for this terminal. Fork. Nice. And yes, there is safe control, but let's check this out. Guest comments from Rex. Wait, what was that again? Rex Meacham and Kate Levitt. Rex and I both had a lovely time at your establishment. It was nice to get away from the New England area for a while and take our minds off work. The meals were delicious, the room was cozy, and your atmosphere was romantic. The worst part of the stay was having to leave, but thanks again, and we wish you the best of luck. Very nice. Sandy and Sheila Hubbard. To call her simply pleasant would be an understatement. I wanted to surprise Sheila for her anniversary, and the staff bent over backwards to make it happen. It was absolutely perfect. The nearby path up the scenic overlook is not to be missed, so quiet and tranquil. I'll have to check that out. You'll feel like you're all alone in the world. Overall, A++. Xander and Sophie Bernard. Finally, a place to lodge my complaints. Okay. First, the walls were so thin I could hear conversations and other unmentionable occurrences in the rooms adjacent to ours. Secondly, the food was never prepared exactly as I asked. Okay. I gave the chef a complete list of exact ingredients I could stomach and how to prepare them, and he obviously ignored it. Last, I need to give you people a lesson in etiquette. When a guest arrives at an establishment spending an outrageous amount you're charging for a room, you always offer to carry their bags so that... Comment full. Lovely. London Buckley and Brianna Reese. Such a perfect getaway for two. Had a great time. We will recommend this place to everyone we know. So Xander and Sophie seem to have had the worst time. Oliver and Lily Gillespie, was that? Yes. Spent our honeymoon at your gorgeous bed and breakfast. We're from New York, so the clear air and the quiet was a nice change of pace. Thank you for providing me and my wife with a flower arrangement. That was a really nice touch. We really had nothing bad to say about your place, so we'll give it a 10 out of 10. We've already booked the room for summer 2078. Can't wait. Well, don't think they made that appointment. Very good, but wish the liquor was free. Well, okay. I guess. Oh well, okay, I guess. Okay. Finley Turner and Nina Dixon. If anyone reads this, we were here when the bombs hit. Finley was hurt pretty bad from debris, so I'm going to try to take him to the nearest hospital. I don't know how to get there, and the car doesn't work anymore, so we'll try it on foot. I think we're in for a long way, but I can't just leave him here to die. I miss my family, and I hope they're okay. Wish us luck. Whew. Okay. Disengage the lock. Let's take a look at the map real quick. There we go. Alright, so here's the bed and breakfast. It's actually an item on the map. Closest town, this looks like it's probably it. I've never been there, so I don't know. This is the capital down here, Charleston. I believe that's the capital. I could be completely wrong. It's been a while since I looked at my state capitals. But yeah, I actually don't know that I've seen a hospital yet. So, whew. Hope they found something. Okay. Although, for the state that the hospitals in Boston were in, I don't know if they'd really find much help there. Submachine gun. Let's try that out. Alright. I like using 45 stuff. All I've got currently is a pipe weapon. Let's see. Salt and pepper probably down there. Peppermill, yeah. Okay. I think I've already checked that entire room. Oh. Herald supports Quinn Carter. We, the members of the Charleston Herald editorial board, wish to publicly express our support for the Herald reporter Quinn Carter and a continued employment at this periodical. The public cries for Mrs. Carter's resignation following her interview with now former Senator Sam Blackwell. Stand in stark contrast to our nation's values of freedom of the press and our duty to report crucial news to the public at large. Ms. Carter's interview is fully protected under the laws of our great territory, and as such is under no obligation to reveal the location of Senator Blackwell, regardless of the nature of the statement he made during said interview. Thus, we see no reason to offer anything less than our total support to Mrs. Carter. Sorry, to Miss Carter. Interesting. I don't really know what that's in reference to, but I'm sure I'll find out at some point. If they bothered to put it in the game, I'm sure there's something else related to that. Let's see. Tool case, nothing there. Ice cooler. Wood bucket. That looks like almost like an ice cream maker thing, but I guess that's just for ice. Tinker's bench. Actually, I can break some stuff down here, so I may as well just grab a bunch of crap. But even then, so let's see. Right now I've got 166 junk all scrap. Sorry, scrap all junk. 4 pounds really reduced there. Let's see. Nothing else. Barbed lead pipe. Lovely. Lead. 20. Okay, I'd like to see how this works. 20-pound dumbbell. Now, dumbbells are mostly made out of lead, so let's see. Junk. Oh, it's probably at the very top, isn't it? Yeah. We get 5 lead out of it? Let's see about this. So, wait. It's saying that it weighs 5 pounds and it's a 20-pound dumbbell? Also, why is that thing jumping around like that? Like, what's this all about? Anyway, what? First of all, why is a 20-pound dumbbell weighing only 5 pounds? That's Okay. Maybe just some false advertising on that? I don't know. Maybe someone was pretending to lift 20 pounds? It looks like the ground is clipping through the floor here, but I guess you could just say it's a dirty corner. But, okay. Nuka-Cola. And Overseer's log, okay.
Overseer's log.
Ooh.
Somewhere in the mountains. Oh. Not good. Not good. Not good. Just trying to not... Trying to focus. But the pain is unreal. So bad. Why don't I do this now while I can? I'm afraid I might pass out. Was attacked. Some kind of... I think it was wearing a gas mask. A heavy coat, but not human. Not human. No Stimpaks left. Funny joke in here about practicing what you preach. This is the Overseer. Signing off. Hopefully not for the last time.
I think I know what she's talking about. I think I know what she was attacked by. I found some of them over by the White Springs Resort. Mole people or something like that. Very creepy looking things. Okay, let me take the armor off here because I'm going to need to interact with the cooking. I just noticed that my water was very low, so... And yes, I'm still wearing the golf outfit from the White Springs. And then this is an interesting little bug here where it looks like it's constantly in use. And I think that that's also related to why when I press collect, I get one item like every few seconds, because what's effectively going on is it thinks that it's doing the animation and that it's a logical thing that I should only get a dirty water every few seconds when there's no animation playing, so it really seems like I should just be grabbing it immediately. Why am I getting rads? I'm just telling it to collect this, not drink it. And I'm clearly not getting the hydration that would come from drinking it anyway. Okay, let's go inside. This is a little thing that I set up. Trees coming through the wall. Okay, so need to make some boiling water. Or boiled water. Okay. So I guess I can make 3 of these. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna go get one more thing of dirty water. Let's see. There we go. It also just doesn't seem very responsive at times. Okay. And of course I ended up getting 2. Okay. Let's see. Boiled water. I definitely need more than that. What am I hearing? Brad Sag? Oh, no. I have not seen one of these yet. I've never seen a wolf in Fallout universe. I'm gonna cook that thing and eat it. Not something you'd really want to cook in real life, but, or eat in real life, I mean, but... Wait, I didn't get any more water. Well, I can still cook the wolf, maybe, if I've got a recipe for it. Iguana on a stick. Let's see... Wolf ribs. And Yaguai ribs. What do Yaguai ribs do? Let's eat that iguana on a stick. And I'll eat this bowl of vegetables because I've yet to actually get sick from eating anything. Wolf ribs. 45%, sorry, 45 health points over time. Adds 2 to perception and replaces 15% of your food. Not bad. Yaguai ribs. Let's see. 45 health, 15 food, and melee damage increase. That's interesting, but I don't really do anything with melee, so I'm just gonna eat those. Anything else I can eat? I feel like that was probably it. I guess I can eat that cram if I really wanted to, but I don't need to. Let's get a few more things of water here. Good lord. Seriously, I had to press down on that, like, deliberately hard. I think that this thing is just glitched. Let me see. Can I even actually build a pump yet? Because I'd like to see if I can. Looks like I can. I need 8 power. What? Let's check on my ability to generate power. Makes 5. See, look at this. My budget is already nearly full just with this little shack that I've built. Whoa, crap. Whoa, what? That is interesting. And I think that the achievements reset every time you log back into the beta, like when it resets for a day. So I've gotten that level up every time I've logged back in. Okay, there's still... Jeez. Okay, used critical strike on that to try to get rid of it quicker. And I'm gonna cook all those wolf ribs. So I guess that was kind of like them bringing food right to my door. Let's see. Okay. And to prevent being surprised like that, while I'm trying to figure out the whole water thing, turrets. I should have some of these in my stored section. Okay. Yep, I got 6 of them. See, now I don't know if that counts against my budget. Seems like they're almost already included, because my budget doesn't seem to be increasing at the moment. Either that or the budget meter there is glitched. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I can put up my Vault-Tec University statue. I'm sure I got that for going to Morgantown, and the Vault-Tec University in particular. And then I will drop this generator right down here. And let's see. Ooh. Power generators. Okay. I would normally put down like a floor if I was going to make this like a permanent settlement, but I'm not. So, and yeah, I'm going to make another small generator because I do have some small powered items that run in that thing. Oh, I was I was just trying to open up the interface for a second there. It's like one of those things where you're looking for your glasses with your glasses on. Okay. Let's see. Water. So does this... Oh, does this actually make water? Like purified water, I mean? Oh, they'll make it over time? Well, that's a little annoying. Oh, that's frustrating. Also, like that you can build it on such steep terrain that the foundation is still... The bottom of it's still visible above the world. Wait. It just gave a little tip at the top that said something like other players can steal from your collectors. Is that... but it said something about building locks on them or something? What? Let's see. Huh. Defenses, maybe? Oh, you can build the artillery from Fallout 4? Neat. I hope that it has the same effect. Probably doesn't, but... wait, shouldn't I be able to build the Tinker's Workshop? I thought I got that. Oh, I don't have enough aluminum, that's what it is. Okay. So, okay, I guess for now I'm just gonna grab more water. Again, having to deliberately press it. Let me see if that... Do I really... Like, I already had one in my inventory. Now it's not showing any... Is it not alphabetical for some reason? Why is it not alphabetical? I've never seen that before. I've got 5. Okay, I just pressed it. Do I have 6 now? No. Do I now have it? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Do I now have 7? Okay, maybe it's because it's trying to work over the internet or something. I don't know why else there's so much of a gap. Oh, that's lovely to have that in my house. So much of a gap in between me pressing the button and actually receiving what I'm looking for here. So... Okay. Now, if I had filters, I'd purify the water, but I don't have any filters, so there we go. And let's eat some wolf herbs. Seriously, why is this not alphabetized? It's gonna drive me crazy. Also, notice I'm already over-encumbered. And look at my stash here. Well, 350 out of 400 because I took out all the power armor parts. Okay, combat shotgun. I found this, but I have not found a use for it yet. I'm hoping that these little indications that are telling me that my USB device is not recognized is not showing up for you, but maybe it is. So I'll store this, but I can't use this yet, unfortunately. Didn't I just tell this to store? Okay, stealth Bowie knife. Oh, I just stored all junk, not the actual item. Okay. Bowie knife. And I got a better submachine. No, do I actually have a better one, or is it the same one? Same one. Okay. I can scrap one of these, so I don't carry it around all the time. Baseball grenades and stuff. See, that's the other thing, is I'm so rarely using, and I so rarely use explosive weapons in Fallout, so... But normally I've just got like 150 grenades sitting around in a chest, but now I definitely can't do that. I'm going to store this. I'll keep that on me. There actually does seem to be a use to gas masks in this. It's just, I'm not touching my mouse or anything right now. I don't know why it's doing this thing where it jumps around like that. Golf skirt, that's the female version of the golf outfit that I'm currently wearing. Mechanic's outfit, I thought that looked pretty cool, so I'll keep that. Generating left leg. That's broken anyway. Okay, let's see what I can wear here. I took away that. That's 13 damage resist versus 9, but I think this helps you sneak, so I'll keep that. And, you know, regardless of the fact that all you've seen me do so far is attack things outright in the middle of daylight, I typically actually do sneak around a lot more than I've been showing here. Okay. Let's see what that mechanic's jumpsuit looks like. Oh, not bad. Versus my golf outfit. I'll keep the golf outfit, I think. And that's, it's one thing that is also frustrated me a little bit, is that the apparel doesn't really seem to have any effect. It's just all cosmetic. So it's like this golf outfit, maybe it increases melee attack, you know, in Fallout 4 if it were to be in that, but in this it does nothing. Okay. And also you can't carry things, so I can't drag this wolf carcass off my deck. Which these things look absolutely terrifying, really, when you consider it. And then I've got this little bedroom with a single bed. I don't really know what the purpose of this is. I've yet to actually use this. And I've got a lovely tree clipping through the wall here. That'd be nice if they could fix that, make it so that these things stop items from clipping through the walls. Be warned, mattresses lying on the ground can carry diseases. Plus, I don't really know how long it's wanting me to rest to actually gain the effect, so I'm just going to get up. I've yet to find a helmet that provides me any damage resistance, so until I do, I'm just going to keep wearing the bigger helmet because it looks funny. And, okay, let's repair the weapons. Ooh, that definitely needs repair. Oh, man, that's going to use, like, all my aluminum, isn't it? No, that's... Oh, I think I had, like, 6 of the 8 that I would need to repair the, yeah, definitely had 6. So, repair that. Repair that. And I was going to scrap this. So, scrap that. Okay. Oh, and I just unlocked the suppressor. Which that, I think, is a very neat thing that they did, where they made it so you can unlock certain items by scrapping other versions of that same item. Now, I gotta have more aluminum, but I've also got to get to Gunsmith 3, which I think I've got Gunsmith 2 at the moment. Which I can look at now by checking out perks. Okay, so... in terms of perks and things like that, I've found Endurance to be the least useful of all of the special characteristics. Like it says here, Endurance is a measure of your overall physical fitness, includes your total health, action points drained from sprinting, and your resistance to disease. Now, I've gotten 2 diseases in the entire time I've been playing this, both time radworms when I've been attacked by feral ghouls. but that hasn't really been that big of a deal because I got disease cures. In terms of action point drain from sprinting, that is absolutely rapid, and that's probably because I've got endurance only at level 1. In terms of overall total health, I haven't really had a problem with that. I've died a couple times, but mainly only when I get into situations that are stupid for me to get in, like getting killed by the Scorch Beast. So I generally ignore this. Plus, when you look at the perks that are allowed, Cannibal, so it's all related to survival aspects of the game, which again are not really something that I'm really all that thrilled about to begin with. So it's like, it reduces your chance of catching disease. Reduces your chance of catching disease. Increases the amount you're satisfied by eating. You know? Less likely to catch a disease. Using chems induces 50% less hunger. Which, by the way, using chems does induce hunger and thirst. Iron stomach, you know, so it's like none of these things are really all that interesting in terms of gameplay. Whereas you get to like strength and it's things where you like are actually adding damage, you know? It's a much more interesting thing. I do have 3 versions of Pack Rat because again I've been getting so over encumbered and I thought it's just ridiculous that you only have effectively like 600 pounds that you can carry. I've considered getting this just because again I want to have more space in my inventory. But okay, perception. I don't know why they show that specific image with Commando, because it says basic combat training means automatic rifles do 10% more damage. So why are they showing a sniper rifle with that then? That should be for riflemen. Anyway, concentrated fire, I've got that filled out so I can target specific body parts in VATS and do more damage. Crack shot, more damage with pistols, and they're more accurate. You get 10%, where did I get 10? 25% more armor ignored with insects. Green thumb means you get twice as many plants. Butcherman's bounty, and you can read these. I got one version of Rifleman that I think I'm using right now. Perceptive, yeah, and see these two as well. This isn't, okay. I know I've said I've only got a couple things that are annoying me. This kind of does bother me a little bit in that magazines are now only temporary, and yes, they were temporary in Fallout New Vegas, but there are no books now either. You know, so it's like it used to be skill books add permanent benefits, but a magazine gives you only temporary things. But now the skill books are now magazines, which I don't really like that. Same thing with bobbleheads. They're now temporary buffs that you can add to yourself. So, okay. Charisma. And because, again, there are no NPCs in this game, all charisma stuff is related to how you interact with teams, or if you do things solo, you can get the Lone Wanderer perk. So this is definitely interesting because I'm getting more interesting perk cards as I get into higher levels. That's a pretty funny perk right there, for example. Okay. Oh, that's neat. But again, unless you're using that for something specific. Yeah, so intelligence used for things like upgrading guns, armor, getting more damage with the weapons you craft, and getting better effects out of the ammunition and scrap and things like that. Agility. Let's see what it says here. Agility is a measure of your overall finesse and reflexes. It reflects it affects the number of action points in VATS and your ability to sneak. I put a few points into this to get things like Action Boy, and then I've also got Moving Target. I didn't choose that one, though. I did choose this, though, because I wanted to get to where the... because food and water weigh so much, but really I need to get one of those for drugs as well. And then Luck just is almost... like, it says here that it talks about general good fortune and critical hits, but, like, so much of it's just what you're looting, you know? And yeah, this is an interesting thing. When you're carrying junk, you get 10 more damage resistance. Wait, did that say repair yourself with the weapon? I might get that. That's a very interesting thing. But you gotta... it says slight chance, and you never know exactly what that slight actually means. Let me get another... well, what was it that I was really trying to get before? Okay, let's see. I think I need another point in perception. No. Good lord, what was it that I was trying to do? I think it was actually agility. Because I was trying to use Action Boy. Man, I cannot remember. I apologize for my own confusion here, but it has been 12 hours since I even considered this stuff. Because with perception, I'd probably get another point of rifleman. You know what? I'll get gunsmith, I guess. And I will combine those and equip it. Oh, perception, definitely, because I needed to use lockpick. Oh, man. Okay, well, next level, I will remember that this time. Okay. But now I've got level 3 gunsmith, so I can, in fact, manufacture that suppressor. The only problem is now I don't have the material to do it. But at least I can make it when I do get the material, like you can see right there. I also definitely need more adhesive. I didn't realize I only had 3 pieces of that left. Okay, let's see if that thing's actually collected any purified water. Hey, there you go. Alright, well, I'll carry that. And my armor probably just hit itself. So, let's see. Wait, why am I... Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. I forget that it's actually, like, inside your... Yeah, it's inside your inventory. Okay. Now then, now that I've gotten that worked out, and this entire thing was about finding more water. Now that I've worked that out, let's go check out the that maglev train ring system thing up there. No, yeah, again, the overseer left that log behind at that bread and breakfast where she was talking about being attacked by a mole man, which I killed like 6 of those things, and they were pretty terrifying looking. But I'm pretty sure they actually were human because they were wearing clothes. And I don't remember the last time in Fallout I've seen a non-human mob wearing clothing. Like even the Mirelurk King, which looks like one of those old B-movie horror monsters. They don't even wear clothing, even though they're hominid body types. Okay, so what is this? Very interesting. I'm enjoying the whole God Ray thing that goes on with this stuff. Blackberry, I'll probably just eat that. Oh. What am I hearing? Uh-oh, something seems to know where I am. I'm apparently near that missile site. Site Charlie, I believe. Okay. Take care of that guy. Nope. Got him. Oh, and he's still alive? There we go. They usually don't withstand a headshot, feral ghouls. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. That was a little terrifying. U.S. government supply requisition. You can use those at radio towers to call in airdrops. From drones. Yeah, there's not still a government around as far as I can tell. So what is that? Jeez. I accidentally clicked the firing button. At least I just clarified that there wasn't anybody in my immediate vicinity. So what is this? Let's check out this little shed first. Oh, don't have any more rounds for that. I should have just left that behind. I do enjoy this weapon. It actually does a pretty good amount of damage because it does shoot 45 shells. And unlike the submachine gun, it's not gonna accidentally let out too many rounds at once. Did it say excess adhesive? Ooh. Well, I'm already pretty much wearing that. It's just under the beer. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. Ooh, someone dead right there. Let's see what that's all about. And ghouls. Oh. Okay. I'm not missing. I don't know what's going on with this. Now, I understand that some of this is, you know, percentage based, but when I'm shooting directly at center of mass, I have to question the person not getting hit. Man, I really like bats. Help someone like me who's not the best aim in the world hit a moving target. There we go. And it has the benefit of making things ragdoll and fly into the air like that. Okay. This is apparently me sneaking. This seems like I'm moving a lot faster than sneaking, but maybe I'm not. Okay, what else have we got here? If I find anything aluminum or adhesive based, I'm taking it. There we go. Aluminum canister. And I'll take the cement too, because I'm actually pretty low on cement at the moment, I think. I used it to make a lot of very strong walls. Employees, please avoid the cargo elevator. It is quite dangerous, and only certified professionals should access it. Trespassing will result in disciplinary action. Thank you for your cooperation. Employees, you must be present for your entire shift. If you've completed your tasks, feel free to grab a board game and take advantage of our other company-provided amenities. Employees, please limit your lunch durations to no longer than 3 hours? What? What kind of place is this? Okay. Contents intended solely for the use of the individual designated above, so Pat Rhodes, the mechanic. All other uses are prohibited. A few questions. From Jarrett Delgado, manager. Of course, be assured that you and your family will be taken care of. I appreciate your hard work, and I've let Glenn know as well. We're glad to have you aboard. Jarrett, that's interesting. Okay. From Jarrett Delgado to the manager. Hi, Pat. No worries. When I started, I felt the same nervousness as you. Business is perfectly normal. While we're less busy than other processing operations, it is because we take care... because of the care we put into our employees. Ensuring our well-being is our top priority. Mr. Glenn has always felt the workers are more important than the profits he can make by automation of overworking and stuff. This is... I just finished at the White Spring, and they had just replaced all their workers with robots. And I feel like that's the thing I'm finding everywhere, so this is very interesting. Recreational activities. From Cortland Pearson, Human Resources. Hey everyone, one of our goals at RNG is to make work an enjoyable place, so feel free to take a breather and head to the locker room for a board game hour. What? And later this week we'll start sign-ups for our baseball league. If there's any other activities you'd like to see added, let me know, and I'll see what we can do. From Cortland. Okay, this place shows up on the map as being pretty close to Site Charlie, I believe. So, yeah, right there. So, I've got to think this is some sort of government cover operation that's going on right here. I can't think of any other reason why it is that they'd be able to operate, you know, in such a way where they have people just sitting on their hands. Well, not sitting on their hands, playing board games. So, let's check this out. Bandage scissors. What are these made out of? I'll find out. Probably steel would be my guess, but... Oh, interesting. Overseer's cache.
Overseer's log. Missile Silo Charlie. I've now verified that all 3 missile silos still have fully operational security. No way inside yet, but I'll scour all of Appalachia if I have to.
Interesting. So, I have found Site Alpha on the map, and that was through climbing up this watchtower right here, and it's right there, Site Alpha, just to the north. Like, basically if you go like, what is that, like 5 lengths north and 1 length west, you're gonna get to it. I don't know what the lengths are, but I think that's proportionally about correct. Maybe even like 8 to 1, something like that. Anyway. And then, yeah, again, I'm here at Site Charlie, so I don't know where Site Bravo is. This oil can. I probably don't even need the oil from that. What are coffee pots made out of? I guess we'll find out. And adhesive, I also needed a lot of. So, chicken. Ooh, I'm not sure how. Oh, okay, that. Interesting. Oh, and the steel worker hat. You break this thing down and it's all plastic. I don't know if that's like a joke or something, or if... I don't know, but yeah, I found that and that was frustrating to me. Ah, another terminal. Let's just see if there's anything else in here real quick. Blood pack, Radaway, dirty water, office fan, coffee pot. What is this? Can. Maybe that's aluminum. We'll see. I really should find out exactly what each one of these things has. Oh, floor safe. Oh, and I've got the perk, so if this thing doesn't open that, I'm using my perk to open that. News and announcements. Same news and announcements. Employee mail. So this is the CEO, Thomas Glenn. Contents, yeah, I've read that before. Okay, payroll. Militia Schlafferty. Payroll services. Hello, sir. In regards to my earlier question about upcoming payroll, it seems that the accounts have been sorted. I'm sure you had something to do with this, but by now I've learned not to ask questions, so thanks. Regards, Melissa. So, I've got a culture of not asking questions when things turn out good. Okay, so, when it seems like they probably shouldn't. Order request. Hello, Thomas. And this is from Data Encrypted. Your order request has been approved. The funds will arrive shortly, and the shipment should arrive within a week. We'll figure out the details and let you know accordingly. Thanks for handling the elevator situation. We appreciate it. Elevator situation. Interesting. Things to do. From Jarrett Delgado, manager. Hey, Tom. One of the new hires is a little restless. I've got him on mechanical maintenance, but he's blowing through it, and I'm running out of things to keep him busy. Is there any old equipment I can have him take a look at? I may have to send him searching for headlight fluid at this rate. Jarrett, headlight fluid. Exercising caution. From Data Encrypted. Thomas, we received reports from some of your employees that have expressed a curiosity in the silo elevator. You know the arrangement. We keep things operating, you keep things quiet. So, it does definitely seem that the government was working with these folks. And the elevator is the silo elevator. Order ID 967, date received June 1st, 2077. Brim Quarry, coal, 2 tons delivered. Interesting that they're getting coal. Order 9698. Data received August 9th, 2077. Data not found on client, contents, or status. Definitely something government related there. And there was not anything, so let's change out the perk cards real quick. Or can you only do that when you level? No, it doesn't seem like that's the case. So, pick lock. Also, do you notice how there's a strange graphical issue with the bottom end of the lockpick where it, interesting. Definitely looks to be lower level quality than the rest of the lockpick. Anyway, let's put the proper perks back. There we go. And I'd like to see what that new rifle I just found is like. Okay, marksman hardened rifle. Same exact thing, except for what? I see the weight is different, but why? I don't see any difference at all. Let's just take a quick inspection here. Wait. Perforating magazine, that's what it is. Yeah, that's the other funny thing, is instead of buying armor-piercing rounds, you buy a magazine that makes your bullets go through armor. Which, no. No, you don't. But anyway, let's check this out. Nothing up here so far. But this site definitely has much more to offer, given that we know that it's the silo opening site for Site Charlie. So, nothing up here. Let's check up here. Coolant bottle. That's plastic. Let me see if I can get at this thing. Yes, I can. I've done it. I remember doing this in the pit. Oh. There's no collision with the top. So I don't have to actually worry about that. I do have to worry about having enough action points in order to jump. But you can see it depleting every time I take a jump. They added another depletion, or I can just... No, I guess not. I thought I could maybe just step to the side and just walk past this stuff. And there's a ghoul up there. But, they did add something in this where... It used to be basically you could just keep pressing the what's it called? The VATS button, and it would basically reveal anybody in your area. Like just pressing, in this case, Q. See, it shows that guy right there. But they've gotten to the point now where just pressing that button actually consumes some AP. That's annoying that there's something apparently blocking my ability to shoot him. Okay. I hear that feral ghoul, but I don't know where he is. Nor does it look like there's actually any way to get down there from here. I guess unless I just jump. Before I do that, let's see if there's anything else useful up here, because I'd hate to miss out on something. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Perhaps not the most agile. Okay, let's see. Ah, rail cars. Oh, man. optical illusion, at least for me, where it looked like this was blocked, and I was thinking, what is it that these cars are coming up here for? Okay. There he is. Take care of that guy before he even became an issue. Come here. There you go. Oh, wait. What? Wait. Does he really have a Raider power armor arm? What do I have? I've got a left arm. Excellent. That's odd that he's carrying that, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Oh, nope. Ah, why do I keep going for that? Or for another gun that I don't have ammo for. Wow. Did not realize this was a boss character here. Oof, that's so nasty. When the face just separates. Ah, another treasure map. Savage Divide, that's where I am. I have never seen anything like that. I'm looking forward to finding that, though. Okay, let's see. Armor. Because for some reason in Fallout 76, you... Ah, I've got 2 right arms already. Damn it. Well, this one's better quality, I guess. I can put that on, but... Ah. Because when I was looking at that little icon to the left, I thought that it was actually like a person facing you, but it's actually you looking out, so I thought that I had just a left arm equipped. Damn it. That is frustrating. Okay. Silver fork. I don't really know that I've found a big use for silver. Although I'm sure that weighed almost nothing, and I'm at some point going to be like, ah, if only I had picked up that one silver fork. That's the problem with every piece of junk, though, is I start thinking like that. Wait, do I not? Oh, I unfavorited that weapon earlier. I thought I did something stupid. There we go. Orange canister. What is this made of? It's just orange canister. Orange canister. Copper and steel. Interesting. More. Okay, what is the yellow canister made out of? That's a crushed yellow canister. My apologies. Steel entirely. I don't really need any more steel, but I'm not just going to take the time to drop it right now. Okay. I think you can use that to package stuff, but... Oh, jeez. Wow, that was awful. Just terrible aim. Doesn't help that these things spasm constantly. Nothing in there. Stim packs. Okay. I don't know why. See, I don't know why I picked up either of those things. It's just force of habit from Fallout 4. I'll always pick up everything. That's what I always did. And then hold it back to the infinite storage of my base. So this is where I was trying to go when I just fell straight down. So let's see what's up here. Water barrels. Or some sort of chemical. Let's see if I could actually make it out of here. No telling. If there was anything on this MSDS thing here, I'd maybe be able to tell, but no, I've got no idea. I've also seen industrial solvents in containers like that, so... And, what else? A quench? No, quench comes in something else. I work in a manufacturing shop in real life. Well, I'm in the engineering department attached to the manufacturing shop. So I've got a good amount of experience with the actual the actual manufacturing stuff that goes on out in the shop, and I've run the plasma table and stuff like that before. And the plasma table is full of water and this other material, so basically a lot of it's just to keep mosquitoes from breeding inside the table. Then you keep that water there in the plasma table, so that as this plasma cutter comes along and cuts cookie cutter shapes out of a large sheet of steel, it doesn't also burn through the table. Instead, the heat dissipates into the water in the table. Let's see. Industrial oil canister. Again, I don't really need any oil right now. Okay, where is Site Charlie? Because it said something about an elevator, so let's... Oh, is this it? Okay, there you go. Ah, hand scanner.
Authorization required.
Damn it. Okay. Let's see if I can find the actual silo doors instead of that. Oh, these are broken? Damn. Let's see. No, I think I've been in here. Yeah, I've been in here. Okay, let's check around the outside and go around the other side. Or, I can... Gunpowder. I can also climb up. Okay. I've been through this and yet I don't know the layout. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but... Okay. Now, I did find more hand scanners all over the White Springs Resort. Specifically on a room called, like, the Governor's Room, or the Governor's Ballroom, something like that. There was no way into that building, into that room, I mean, so... I'm interested in finding out if there's actually a way to get past those hand scanners. Okay, so... let's see. Is this the industrial elevator over here that they didn't want anybody playing on? I don't see anything yet. This is interesting. It's over here. Huh. What's this? Okay, let's check this side out over here. I really do want to know what this is all about. Okay, yeah, this is definitely some sort of maglev train. Yes, okay. Man, I want to know what's going on with this. Okay, let's check this out a little bit more before we go after that train. Ugh, I want to get down in this silo. And I know I've only got two parts, like one little part of the code with those two little letters, but I want to see what this silo's like even if I can't launch the nukes. It's not like I even really want to launch the nukes. I understand the reasoning now. As I play through more of the story, I'm going to leave that out of this for the moment, but yeah, I want to like see what this silo is like. I'm definitely not ready for any situation involving a nuke because I do not have a an outfit that can withstand it.